Hello, welcome to lesson number 2, drum fills. Drum fill number 5. It's all based on eighth notes, this time between the strong beats on the snare drum and the off beats or weak beats on the bass drum. You can put a flam in if you like, or you can play it just with one hand, either your right or left hand. So let me play it for you once and then I'll explain a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we count this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, or snare drum, bass drum, snare drum, bass drum, snare drum, bass drum, snare drum, bass drum. So if I play it with a flam, which is a rudiment, or let's say a scale that you would play on piano, the rudiments are basically scales for percussion or drum, snare drum. If I take the flam away and just play on the snare drum, you can hear the alternation between snare and bass eighth notes. One more time. Let's try it together. Your right hand and your right foot, or bass drum. 1 and 2 and 3 and go and. Good. And at the end of this fill, we hit the bass drum with the cymbal again, which means that we're playing 2 eighth notes in a row between our bass drum. So it'd be 4 and 4. Let's try that together. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 4. Okay, now a flam basically is a rudiment that you let your right hand or left hand, one hand is higher than the other, like so. And you just drop them at the same time. So here's a flam. And this would be a right-handed flam because our right stick is higher than our left. If we do a left flam, our left stick is higher than our right. So here's a right flam again. And in a row, it sounds like this. And if I like, I could put a rim shot with my right hand, and it sounds like this. Then we can alternate between our right hand and the bass drum for fill number 5. 1, 2, 3 with flams. So here we go. One measure of time and one measure of fill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's try 3 measures of time, 1 measure of fill. And remember to go back to time again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, great job. Fill in number 6. Fill number 6 uses eighth notes and 16th notes. Throughout the whole fill, the bass drum plays the quarter note pulse. Let's play that together. 1, 2, 3, 4. At the beginning of the fill, the hands play eighth notes between the floor tom and the snare drum. Let's just try the first 2 beats with the bass drum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if we play the last 2 beats, beats 3 and 4, 3 and 4 are just 16th notes on the snare drum with the bass drum playing the quarter note pulse. Let's try that. 3, 4, 1, 2. And if you want, playing beats 3 and 4, you could play that through the whole measure. And this is a great warm-up exercise. So you can try to just play 16 notes for a whole measure or for 8 measures or for however long you want. Let's just try playing a measure of 16th notes on the snare drum with the bass drum playing the quarter note pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a great warm-up exercise. Now, let's get back to this fill. Let's play the whole fill slowly. One measure of time, one measure of fill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try to play 3 measures of time, 1 measure of fill, and back to time again. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, great job. Fill number 7. On this particular fill, it starts on beat 3 and 4. So you want to keep the time going for the first 2 beats of the fill and then play 16th notes around the tom-toms. Let me play it for you once and then I'll explain how you count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. This fill is all based on 16th notes. So we count it like this. 1, 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. So if we put it on the drums, it alternates between our right and left hand, and we just go from the snare drum down the drum kit and then hit the cymbal. So I count it like this. 1, 2, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, crash. Or 1, 2, 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. Let me play it for you very slowly. 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's try it together. 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay? So it's just right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And we could play 1 measure of time now and 1 measure of fill. Let's play it together. 1, 2, 3, time. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play 3 measures of time now and 1 measure of fill. Remember at the end of the fill to hit the cymbal and the bass drum together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, have fun trying it on your own. Fill number 8. Fill number 8 just uses 16th notes on beat 4. We've already played 16th notes on the snare drum for a full measure. Now the tricky part is actually not playing and only coming in on beat 4 after we play the groove. I'm going to play it for you once and then we'll play it together. Here's a measure of time and the fill. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll notice I just played the snare drum on beat 4 with the bass drum. Let's try it together. 1, 2, 3. When you think about this fill, think about subdividing 16th notes. So you are going to internalize the 16th note while you play. So as you play, you're thinking 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1, 2. 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1. If you subdivide, you're not going to speed up or slow down, and the fill won't take you by surprise. You'll be able to play it in perfect time. So let's try this together. Just playing the fill, but subdividing ahead of time. And I'm going to count out loud and play. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a... Let's try it together again. 1, 2, 3 E and a... Now let's play 1 measure of time and the fill and go back to time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's play 3 measures of time and the 1 measure fill. Let's just play it a little bit faster this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Remember to practice with the play along track, a metronome, or your favorite tune. Have fun.